Today we're going to be getting the Eckon Signals working by DCC control. Roll the intros. Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Chelmswood Junction. I'm Peter. Today we are going to be taking the Eckon Signals and Ecos Signals that I purchased a few weeks ago, that I've done a video on how to build them. We are now going to get them wired in and programmed onto my Ecos Esu Command Station and get them running via DCC control. Now these are going to be just literally a red and green aspects. The 4 aspect signal that is on one of the gantries, on one of the two set of the signals, will be controlled by a different system. They will be controlled by Heathcote Electronics eventually. Something that I'm looking at the moment. So without further ado, we're going to go down to a normal baseboard level and I will show you where we are and what we're going to do next. So here, as you can see guys, you've got the two aspect signals on platform 1 and the parcels line, and the other one on platform 2. And back here, as you can see, you've got a 2 aspect for platform 3 and the 4 aspect which is controlling platform 4. Now obviously the 4 aspect for platform 4, like I said, is going to be controlled by Heathcote Electronics. So today we are just going to be looking at the platform 1, 2 and 3. Now also off of camera, I have actually programmed the Ecos Esu Switchpilot. Now I've actually programmed it in sequence from my DCC concepts ground signals, so the numbers will follow on from the ground signals. I've already put all the blocks in. I've already got the PCA wired in, so the electrical connection is in. As you can see, it's a solid green light, so it's operational. At the moment the Ecos is switched on, and obviously there is no communication at the moment from the Ecos. Now looking at the bottom part of the Switchpilot, this is where you would connect your signal wires. Now the middle wire will be the common, and obviously the green aspect will go either to the left or to the right, or the red aspect will go to the left or the right, depending on how you wire them. Now as you can see on the 4 blocks, you have a green light that is shining just here. Now when you switch these from green to red, or so say the signals from green to red, these will actually go from green to red as well. So it's a good way of knowing that your signals are going to be on green when this is lit green as well. So what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to do a little bit off of camera because I've got to get underneath the boards and wire them up. Once I have wired one up, I will show you how it is wired, and then we will show you actually with the Ecos on how you program the signals. I've already done 2 of them. I've left the 3rd one so that I can show you on camera, but this is what is going to be controlling the 3 signals that are in front of you here. So as you can see guys, we are underneath the baseboard of Chelmswood Junction. Now what I've done is so far is I've secured the Switchpilot to the bottom of the baseboard. I didn't want to put it straight on the baseboard, so I thought I'd put it into a support beam, and that is in there nicely and supported. I have off camera gone and wired up one of the signals and tested it and make sure that it was on the right aspect and I was going to the right signal, because as you can see there's 2 sets of wires coming from here and also from here. Now obviously we're only going to be using that. The first set on this one has already been done. There's my 2nd set, and that's the set that I'm going to be putting into the Ecos, because this is the 4 aspect. So what I'm going to do is now is I temporarily made a massive great big long wire for the bus system. So what I'm going to do now is I've now disconnected it from the bus line system. I'm now going to feed it the way I always do into my system, And once I've finished doing this later on and doing this video, I will have to update my block list to tell it that it has another wire in the section for this block. So this will obviously be going into pin 5 and pin 10, and that will obviously come up on my system as a Switchpilot. So we just quickly thread these through, and I'll get these done as quick as I can, guys, while I'm on camera. Don't want to bore you guys to death, so I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can. Let's bend that one over so it's a bit easier to get through the block system. Pull that through. When I'm always doing my bus wires, I always make sure that I've got too much on the wire, so that if you're soldering it to the track, then you haven't got the worry of, oh, have I got enough to reach, you know, the next block if you're using blocks for your bus wiring, or have I got enough to actually reach the actual bus wire itself if you're just using a wire. So let's cut a little bit off of this. Let's get rid of them 2 bits, and we'll quickly get these broke off. And turned over, so that way the screw's got more than enough to grab hold of to make sure it's got electrical supply. Now the next fiddly job is obviously to put it into the bus wire system. Now on my system, it's the left hand side of the block is the black, and the right hand side is the red. Obviously I'm using my camera backwards, guys, so you may see it obviously black to the left, black to the right, but I can now see with just touching this that the Switchpilot has now got life back again. And it's now up and running. So as you can see, guys, you can clearly see that there is a yellow light there, up and running. Now these are the little block sections, so I'm going to quickly get these wires ready to be fed into the next block. Quite straightforward and easy to do. If you are using one of these these Switchpilots and you're using it for signals, as I said, the middle terminal is for the common, and make sure that you do have a resistor on there, guys, because obviously a DCC system pumps out more voltage than what a normal conventional DC controller will put out. So you must always, with Econ and Ecos Signals, you must make sure you connect the resistor to the common wire, because otherwise you will either blow the bulbs, or the bulbs will get quite hot and they will actually melt the signal. I have learnt that in the past. Now with the block here, as you can see, you have 5 terminals. Middle, like I said, is the common. Now on my Switchpilot, the left hand side is the red and the right hand side is the green. Obviously you're watching this backwards, guys, so you might have to take that for gospel. So let's make sure I'm getting it around the right way. Yep. So quickly just do this on camera for you guys. So red goes into that one. There's my screwdriver. Common into the middle. And I always use black for my commons, so that way you've got the red for the red aspect, the green for the green aspect, the yellow for the yellow aspects, etc. And the green goes on to the right hand side of the common. So The red will always go to the... Then all you do is put it into the block and it's up and running. So there you go. That's how I quickly wire up my signals underneath. So as you can see guys, I am now at the Ecos and you can see my track diagram, and obviously there is a set of points missing from there which belongs to the far right hand side of my station. There is no point motor at all underneath that point yet. I'm waiting for a pack of 12 DCC cold bolts, so that will be going into there once there's a point motor in there. But what we're going to carry on finishing off today is we're going to carry on and finish off programming one of the signals. Now, as you can see here, I've got the ground signals up the top, and you've got two of the station signals here. So what we need to do is we obviously need to add another signal for the third one. But before I do that, I'm going to quickly, while I'm on camera, rename these, because that one is platform 1. So we delete that out, and caps locks PALT 1. No, delete. Take the caps off and click on that. That's fine. And we can come out of that mode, and I will quickly double check that I have done that one correct. So pop that one to green. Yep, I programmed it correctly. So we'll quickly go back into programming mode, take out that one. This one's going to be platform 2. Click OK, that's done. Click OK, perfect. So right, now we're going to add a new one. So what you do is you click on that icon there, click onto that box you want to go into. Before I do that guys, sorry, do apologise, I will put it in. It's obviously going to be a signal. So I'll find a UK based signal, which is right down the bottom, or near enough at the bottom. There you go, 2 states, and this one is going to be platform 3. Oops, sorry for bashing the camera there guys. Take the caps off, space 3, enter that. Now we need to give it an address. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click OK quickly. Now I want this one to be 319, so go back into that. Come out of the air, go back into spanning modes, click on that one. So this one's got to be 319. So you change the address there, delete the 1 out and put 319. Hit OK. You can remove the information here because we don't need that. Delete. OK. Click OK. Come out of that. Oh, actually, before I do that, go back into it, sorry. I will be putting there, actually, 319, so I know which number it is. Click OK, click OK again. There you go, it comes up with 319. So you now come out your spanner mode. You go to your track plan. You go to your spanner mode there. You click on where you want to do something. So you click on that one, which is obviously your accessories. You click on there. Sorry, do apologise guys. You go into the delete menu, delete that one out. Then you go into add accessory. And I want 319, which is there. It then puts it in there. It's round and wrong way. So all we need to do is press this one here and it will turn it around for us, and then it's the right way around. And that is how you program the signals onto the system. It is so simple to put a accessory, a signal, a point motor, anything like that onto a Switchpilot and actually put it onto your program for your Ecos. So there you go guys, that is how I program my Eckon Signals, how I wire them up into the Switchpilot, and how I program the signals on how to work them onto the Ecos. It is a very simple system to use, the Ecos. The instruction books that you get with the Switchpilot and with the Ecos are very easy to read. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not a whiz kid with electronics, I'm not a whiz kid with computer technology, but I can quite easily wire up a point motor signal, or say like a lighting for all your platforms. You can make the Switchpilot turn that on and off for you. That's an all doable situation. You can do a lot of things with a Switchpilot, and it's so easy, as you can see, to wire up and also to program. I hope this video has been one that you can enjoy, guys, and I hope that you may have learned something from this video. If you have liked the video, please, as always, hit the like button on the left hand side. If you want to ask me a question on how to program them, or how what signals I used and where I got my items from, etc, any questions, pop them in the comment section down below and I will try and answer any questions that you give me. Or if you've got any comments on how I can program or do my wiring a bit better in the future, again, leave a suggestion down in the comment section. If you're a subscriber, great big thumbs up. Thank you for joining me on my forwarding journey on making this massive 00 gauge model railway, and also now I will be building a N gauge exhibition layout, so I hope you all stick around to see that one being built as well. And like I said, if you're a subscriber and you've come onto my channel recently and subscribed, great big thumbs up, welcome aboard, and I hope you're enjoying the content so far and enjoy future content. If you're not a subscriber, that's not a problem. You can make your mind up if you want to subscribe to my channel, but if you do want to subscribe, just hit the subscribe button on the right hand side. If you want to carry on watching videos from my channel, there should be a link coming up here and here. Until the next time, guys, looks like we could be turning the corner and maybe coming out of the lockdown slowly but surely very soon. So, but until that time, look after yourselves, protect your loved ones, protect our NHS, but above all, happy modelling, and bye bye from Chelmswood Junction.